Hey retro fans, welcome back to That's Entertainment, the place where the past punches back. Today, we're reliving the glory days of 8-bit mayhem and diving into the top 10 underrated NES action games. These are the kind of hidden gems that didn't always get their due when the dust settled. The games brought creative gameplay, killer aesthetics, and surprising depth. Some just didn't get the spotlight they deserved. But we're here to fix that. Let's count down 10 action-packed NES games that blew us away, but somehow flew under the radar. Kicking things off, we have a moody sci-fi twist on the blowing things up in a room to progress mechanic. Bomberman may have taken the spotlight later on, but Robo Warrior walked so others could run. This game fuses overhead action with maze navigation and bomb-laying mechanics that evoke that classic Hudson Soft formula. You're a cybernetic warrior fighting through mazes filled with enemies, destructible walls, and time-based hazards. What set Robo Warrior apart is its combination of strategy and twitchy reflexes. You've got to manage limited resources while still blasting enemies and uncovering hidden passageways. It's punishing, but in a rewarding way. This one's a sleeper hit, and a licensed game that actually delivers. The Lone Ranger from Konami combines side-scrolling, top-down, and first-person gameplay for an experience that's impressively cinematic for its time. You ride across the Old West, shooting bandits, exploring towns, and solving light puzzles, all while chasing down Butch Cavendish. It even features digitized voice samples, which was practically sorcery on the NES. With tight mechanics and an adventurous spirit, it's a Wild West ride that deserved more love. Talk about ambition. Clash at Demon Head gives you a non-linear world with over 40 connected routes to explore. You play Billy Big Bang Blitz, a side-scrolling secret agent trying to stop a doomsday device. Along the way, you unlock abilities, meet quirky characters, including a talking skeleton, and customize your route throughout the world. It's action-packed and full of character, like a B-movie turned video game. If Metroidvania-style exploration and weird sci-fi plots are your thing, Clash at Demon Head deserves your attention. This game was way ahead of its time, but it's never too late to go back and check it out. With a name that raises eyebrows and a gameplay style that raises your pulse, S.C.A.T is a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up that delivers some serious thrills. Think Contra meets Gradius, but with jetpacks. You fly through side-scrolling levels while blasting enemies and dodging hazards. The game is fast, fluid, and supports two-player simultaneous co-op, which was always a win on the NES. It's not often mentioned alongside the best shooters on the system, but it absolutely holds its own. Based on the comic and cartoon series, Bucky O'Hare is a colorful, chaotic action platformer that plays like Mega Man's intergalactic cousin. You switch between characters on the fly, each with unique weapons and traversal abilities, adding strategic layers to every level. The sprite work and animations are top-notch, and the challenge is legit. It's another Konami release that didn't quite break into the mainstream, but absolutely earns its spot among the NES elite. How can you not love a game where your main weapon is your own hair? In Kabuki Quantum Fighter, a cybernetic warrior enters a computer system to fight a virus, using his hair as a weapon. Yes, really. Well, sort of. He's technically using his great-great-grandfather's hair, becoming one with, you know what, just play the game, you'll have a great time. Kabuki Quantum Fighter wins points for originality, and doesn't skimp on tight platforming action either. You'll punch, kick, and whip your hair through corrupted circuits and digital dungeons. It's fast, fluid, and features a rad soundtrack and crisp visuals. While it sounds like a fever dream, the game absolutely sticks the landing as a highly playable action title. Released after the original Ninja Gaiden, Shadow of the Ninja often lives in its shadow despite bringing its own brand of stealthy steel. Featuring two-player co-op, slick animations, and tight controls, this game lets you choose between Hayate and Kayade to take down an evil emperor. The level design is varied and interesting, and the ability to upgrade your weapons or grab new gear keeps things fresh. If you like your action stylish and your ninjas deadly, this is one you shouldn't miss. Imagine Mega Man with boomerangs, but not from Quickman. Power Blade puts you in the boots of Nova, a muscle-bound cyborg that's navigating a futuristic dystopia, restoring power to a central computer system by defeating bosses and collecting data tapes. The boomerang mechanic is surprisingly fun and adds a level of skill and timing to combat. You can also get a power suit that instantly ramps up your capability. The levels are wide and offer non-linear paths, and the graphics and music are top tier for the NES. There's even a sequel that refines the formula, but the original is the true underdog. Shatterhand is an adrenaline-pumping action platformer that lets you punch robots in the face. What more do you need? With a gritty setting, tight mechanics, and power-up systems that let you summon robot partners, it's one of the most polished action games on the NES. The controls are responsive, the levels are well designed, and the soundtrack slaps. Plus, the upgrade system, where collecting the right combination of power-ups summons different robotic companions, adds a layer of experimentation. This game should be in every NES fan's collection. Topping our list is a game that truly does it all. Vice Project Doom is a hybrid action game that blends 3 gameplay styles: top-down driving, side-scrolling platforming, and first-person shooting. It's like someone threw Ninja Gaiden, Spy Hunter, and Operation Wolf in a blender. And somehow, it nails each one. You play as Detective Quinn Hart, unraveling a conspiracy that combines corporate greed, alien threats, and gritty noir. The story unfolds through cutscenes that rival Ninja Gaiden's in quality, and the action never lets up. It's cinematic, it's stylish, and it's got gameplay for days. If there's one underrated NES action game that deserves to be called a classic, it's this one. And there you have it. 10 action-packed NES games that didn't get their moment in the sun, but are more than worth your time today. Did any of these blow your mind back in the day? Did we miss one of your favorites? What NES action game made you feel like a side-scrolling superstar? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like, subscribe, and uppercut that notification bell so you don't miss the next Retro Roundup here on That's Entertainment. Until next time, keep your chin high and your power gauges higher. Check out our review for Arcade Paradise. It's a very fun, retro-heavy game. If you're into D&D, you can also check out our sister channel, Tellist, where we have plenty of maps on display. And we'll also be refreshing this channel with new retro reviews, so keep an eye out.